I know you used to, for a brief period, used to be over there at Wild Card with Freddie Roach. Did a little bit of work with Manny Pacquiao, I believe. The fight that everyone's been wanting to see, Mayweather-Pacquiao, finally happened.
Right.
Obviously, we know the outcome.
Right.
When you saw the fight, did it play out how you expected? I mean, just based on, what you saw from Manny the time you were there?
Yes, because the thing about fighting, the guy who controls the pace of the fight usually wins the fight. Floyd didn't go out there to control Manny with his fists. He went out there to control Manny with his feet. He used his brain. He knew Manny could not punch unless he set his feet. So people will say, "Oh, I'm disappointed. I'm upset because of the fight." Well, whenever you've seen a Floyd Mayweather fight, tell me what he's done different. So why would you be expecting him to come out and make you happy?
Right.
Let him come out and win the best way he can, which is to do what Floyd does. Hit, not get hit. That's the art and the science of boxing. If you don't like that, well then what you need to do is go to WWE, because that's all rehearsed. So when they're cut, when they're slammed, when they're out for the count, then you can get the winner that you want. But here, a guy's gonna go out there and take his best tool and he's gonna play to win. And that's called being smart. Dummies don't last. Dummies go out there, you hit me, I hit you. Oh, the fans liked it at the end of the day. But those fans ain't gonna come see you when you're in the hospital. The fans ain't gonna help pay for those medical bills when you got brain damage. So I'm proud of Floyd because he's transcended boxing. He's took it to a level that has never been ever. So how can anybody say anything negative about a man that believed enough in himself to get in the ring, to beat every single person that he had to fight at that point in time? So people say, "Oh, he fought an old fighter." Well, hey, is that his fault?
Right.
I mean, I don't get people, man. It's like I don't come to your job trying to tell you how to flip hamburgers. You know what I mean? Like that type of deal.
Right.
But I don't really mean it like that, but it just upsets me when they say, "Oh, whoa, he's not fighting, but he's winning." How could he not be fighting? And let me go and let me show you the rounds where he actually made Manny Pacquiao back up. So if he wasn't fighting, then what do you call that?
Right.
So it's like, let's not have the same conversation. You know what I mean? You like the sport from the standpoint of checkers. I like the standpoint from the algorithm of playing chess.
Well, to me, the fight didn't look any different than any of his other fights. I mean,
exactly.
Manny didn't look any different than Canelo, who didn't look any different than any of them.
Speed kills.
Speed kills. Exactly.
And Floyd is a smart fighter. He knew if he would have stood there with Manny would have got off. So why would you give a man what he wants? If I know your best weapon is standing in front of me, but yet I've watched your other fights, even with guys that aren't boxers that realized they couldn't stand in front of you, and when they boxed you, they gave you a hard time. But let's think about who I am. I'm Floyd Mayweather. I'm the best fighter of all times, whatever. I'm gonna do what I do best. I'm a box.
Yeah.
So if Manny, and it's not to discredit Manny because he's a brother, but my thing is the better man won, because it was, does the fighter make the boxer fight, or do the boxer make the fighter box? That was the whole fight. The one that made the other cater to his style was the one that was gonna win that fight. And Floyd went out there, and he put him on that chessboard, and he checkmated him.
During the time you were there, I mean, I know it was just a brief window, but did you ever see him complain about having shoulder problems or anything like that? And I only asked just because Bob Arum said he's had the shoulder injury since the De La Hoya fight. And I know you were, I think your expression says it all.
No, man, the thing of it is Manny used to train from 10 to 12. I used to train from 12 to 2. So I would get there early because I would watch him, work out. Because, I was at Wild Card for about between 4 to 5 years, and I never seen anything less than the best of Manny Pacquiao. Great fighter, man, but his one Achilles' heel was he's not good with boxers. If you stand there in front of him, he'll eat you up. I don't care who you are. Okay, brother. But at the same time, boxers give him trouble.